Hey folks, this is Jake Davis with an on-the-fly review for you. Excuse me. And today I'm talking about Midway, released last weekend, directed by Roland Emmerich, starring Luke Evans, Ed Skrein, Mandy Moore, Nick Jonas, Patrick Wilson, Woody Harrelson, Jake Weber, and Dennis Quaid. And this is a historical film recounting the events between the Battle of Pearl Harbor, the attack on Pearl Harbor, and the Battle of Midway between June of 1941. December of 1941 and June of 1942. Roland Emmerich is the same guy who directed movies like Independence Day, 2012, The Day After Tomorrow, that dreadful Godzilla movie. The problem with this film is really the problem with all his films. He's just not really good with characters, or actors, or storytelling, or building a narrative, or holding an audience attention. The point is, he's just not that good of a director, despite his films always looking so expensive. This movie kind of looked like a video game. But the truth is, I'm going to give this movie 3 stars, because I kind of feel it achieved exactly what it was going for, trying to be this inoffensive action movie that you could watch on a Sunday with your dad after the game, or after a barbecue, or after church, whatever. It just seemed to be just this middle of the road kind of crowd pleaser war movie. It's kind of a bit of a throwback. I gotta say, it was refreshing to see to know that the main characters were real guys. I definitely heard of Halsey and Doolittle, but the main characters of this film I didn't really know. Oh, and Aaron Eckhart plays Doolittle. And it's one of the better parts of the film. Nick Jonas is actually about the best thing in the movie, believe it or not. I just kind of felt, what I didn't like the movie, like I said, just the characters kind of bland. Everything just kind of looks dry and clean. Despite intense shit going on, you don't really ever feel the stakes because everything just is such a cartoon. The action scenes. And the truth is, when we're not in, the aerial, dogfight battle scenes, the movie's kind of boring. I will give it credit for not being, indulgently long. At least it's not over 3 hours long like Michael Bay's Pearl Harbor was. And at least it's not ripping off a nearly lost silent movie like Michael Bay's Pearl Harbor did. See Wings, the first film to ever win Best Picture. It's a 2.5 hour silent film. But yeah, Michael Bay stole the whole fucking story, beginning and end, from that movie. He just put it in World War II during Pearl Harbor. 3 stars. I thought this movie was fun, but as far as a proper battle film, it's just the memory of Dunkirk is just far too fresh. Even this movie tries to pull off that PG-13 battle scenes type thing, but you still felt you were looking at gore when you weren't in Dunkirk. It was almost manipulative with its visuals. Now, Christopher Nolan's a terrific director, but he got the Kubrick factor to him. Dunkirk's harmless. I did appreciate it's not really about the politics of World War II. It's really about just the intensity and the pressure and the fear of being in battle, and the camaraderie and the brotherhood that comes out of the soldiers. And the Japanese soldiers are sympathetic too in this movie. They're in this battle too. Some of them don't want to do this shit. Oh my God, the guy says we've woken in a sleeping dragon, which I'm pretty sure was a real quote. I should ask my Uncle Pat. He'd let me know. He'd tell me any damn World War II thing I would need to know. I need to console him. Anyhow, check out Midway if you want to see. It's better than I thought it would be, but it's nothing special. It's it's all right. Anyhow, I'm Jake Davis, and I'll catch you on the fly.